Thanksgiving night, 3 minutes away from my house, y'all. Three years ago, Thanksgiving night, 2017. Now, I ain't been on no probation. I've been staying out of trouble, been working, doing everything I had to do. Everything. Doing my best to stay out of trouble. So Thanksgiving comes around, and, we only had one day off, which was Thanksgiving. So I had to go to work the following day. So all day, I wake up Thanksgiving morning, take my dog for a walk. I'm out here chilling, man. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm at the house just doing me. So I'm watching some football throughout the day, then towards the later the night comes, I start to get hungry. It's Thanksgiving. I gotta wake up early in the morning, go to work. So I'm thinking, you know what? The majority of my family was going to my aunt's house. Now she what, 20, 30 minutes away from me. I'm not trying to go that far. I know I'm going to have something to drink. I know I'm going to be, kicking it with the fam, and we're going to be up all night just cracking jokes all night. I know it. So I call my mama, and she like, well, your other aunt, she right down the street. Now this aunt know how to cook. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, so it's maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock. This is Thanksgiving time, so the sun coming down real quick. So I call my auntie on the phone, and I'm like, look. I say, auntie, what's up? She say, nothing, Barry. You coming to get you a plate. I said, what you cook? Man, when I tell you this auntie can cook, she can cook for real. She made some turkey neck. Not turkey neck, my fault, I'm clowning. Some turkey wings. She made some collard greens, some cornbread. All the good Thanksgiving stuff that you want to eat. All of it, So I call auntie, and she like, yeah, come get you a plate. Come on, it's Thanksgiving. I ain't had nobody to cook for me. At this time, I'm a single dude. I got to go to work early in the morning. Why not? Come on over. So that's what I did. My dumbass. Thanksgiving, late at night. Not late, I'm sorry. The sun's down. 7:30. Thanksgiving night, y'all. Thanksgiving. So I make it to her house. Let me remind y'all, I done had 4, 5, maybe 6 shots of vodka. Maybe a beer and a half, maybe 2 beers inside of me. I make it to her house, safe, cool. I get over there, I kick it with them for a minute, joke with my uncle for a minute, talk to my little cousins for a minute, just trying to do the family thing for a while. I make me a plate, and you know what? I will never forget this plate. Collard greens, man, she God, I'm hungry now thinking about it. But I made a plate of collard greens. It had fat back in it. I made some turkey wings. I had some rice with some turkey dressing on top of the rice. Then I made another separate plate that I could take to work tomorrow and eat, for lunch. So, and on that plate, same thing. I think I might have had some macaroni and some stuffing on it as well. But her collard greens, y'all, when I tell you, delicious. So I pack up my stuff. She put it in a nice grocery bag for me. She like, all right, Barry, I catch up with you. Be safe driving home. It's Thanksgiving. Be safe. Auntie, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm good. I'm going straight to the house. I didn't deviate from the route that I took the way to get there. The way I went was the exact same way I came back. Excuse me. So 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. 3 minutes away from my house. I'm almost home. Got my plate sitting right there in the passenger seat. I can't wait to get to the house and eat it. I can't wait. I leave my auntie house, gone. Can't wait to get to the crib and to eat this food, get in the shower, go to sleep, wake up, feel great in the morning, and have another one lunchtime. Couldn't wait for it. 3 minutes away from my house, y'all. 3 minutes. I get pulled over. Some rookie cop. You could tell he was rookie. No, you know how the sergeants, they got the 3 on the arm, didn't have nothing. Rookie cop. And I've been in this county, this city, for the majority of my early teenage to adult life. So I peep some of the cops. You know, I know some of these cops around here. Never seen him once. Man, this shit got me turned up just think about it. I'm sorry, not trying to curse, man. We got to keep the monetization. But he pulls me over. 3 minutes away from my house, y'all. He comes to the window and he says, "Hey, man, you're swerving a little bit. Just wondering if you're okay." I'm like, "Yeah, my phone was ringing. Literally, my house is right there. It's right down the street. I, you know, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll get off my phone. I'll be there in a minute." He's like, "Okay." Thanksgiving night, y'all. That's me. That's my mess up. My bad. I messed up on that. My fault. Everybody know you don't get out there and act stupid and drive on Thanksgiving. Everybody know that. I was stupid. My bad. So, he asked me, "Have you had anything to drink tonight?" I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kept it real with him. I said, "Look, bro, it's Thanksgiving." Who called me? I said, "Look, bro, it's Thanksgiving. I had 3 shots." That's all I told him. I said I had 3 shots. Now, I know I had way more than 3 shots. I know I had a few beers in me too. So he was like, "Okay, go ahead and step out the car." When he said that, I told him, I'm like, "Look, officer, my house is right there. I'm literally less than 5 minutes away from my house." He's like, "I need you to step out the car for me." All right, cool. I'm not trying to start no crap, no nothing. You know what? I missed a big part of this story. Before I started drinking, I took a bar. I'm not gonna say what it is, but because of monetization, I took a bar. So you already know I shouldn't be on the road, and that's again, I take full responsibility as a man. That's my mess up. I messed up. So on the bar, about 6, 7 shots, and a few beers in me. So he pulls me out the car and he's like, "Do you consent to a breathalyzer?" I'm like, "Cool." And I promise y'all, dude, I'm acting level headed. You couldn't tell that I had one sip. You couldn't tell. I'm coherent. I mean, he does the eye test, pass everything. So he's like, "Do you mind giving me a field sobriety test?" He said the field sobriety test before he said the breathalyzer. I'm like, "Sure." Stand on one leg, hold your count, pass, flying colors. I'm like, "All right, cool." "All right, can you walk in a straight line for me?" Pass, gone. All right, cool. Then he said, "Can you take a breathalyzer?" I said, "Sure. I've already passed your 2 field sobriety tests. Give me the breathalyzer." In the back of my head, I know for a fact I'm finna pass. I'm finna fail it. I'm sorry, I'm finna fail this mother. I know it. I blew into the breathalyzer. You know, they hold it up to you and they say, "Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing." And I remember this. I don't know if it's a tip, but what I did, because I knew I was gonna fail it, what I did, I breathed through my nose. So I got all that clean, fresh air, and then I blew and blew and blew. Came back, guess what? Passed it. All these shots, all these beers I done took, passed it. So he's like, you done passed all my field sobriety tests. You seem perfect enough to drive. The only reason I pulled you over is because you was swerving. And I told him I was on my phone. I'm sorry, my bad. My house is right there. So, out of nowhere, another cop pulls up. Now, the second cop that pulls up, I knew this cop. Bigger dude. I've seen him around before. I know you. I don't think he knows me, but I've seen you around this area before. I know you. So, the rookie cop tells him, yeah, he's passed the breathalyzer. He's aced all my field sobriety tests. He's good. So the other cop comes up to me and he says, before I tell you what he says, this was the time when I was going through drug rehabilitation process. I was at the methadone clinic. I was trying to clean my system out and get rid of all this stuff. Trying my best to be on the right side of the law, like for real. So, I've been on this medication called methadone for, at this point in time, for maybe 9 years, 7, 8, 9 years, something like that. And it doesn't get me loopy. Now, you take your medication when you first wake up. I wake up from at 6, maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. This is 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. I told him, yeah, I took some methadone, which is my medication, almost 12, 13 hours ago. You know what he told me? Put your hands behind your back. You under the arrest for driving under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Thanksgiving night, 3 minutes away from my house, y'all. I'm still heated about that. Anyway, my dumbass completely forgot. This whole time while they got me out there on the street doing the field sobriety test, blowing in the breathalyzer, talking to them, telling them my house right down the street. This whole time, my dumbass, I'm playing it off good. If y'all would have seen my performance, I would have been nominated for a Grammy how good I did on this. I promise you. He had no clue. He was like, I thought you told me you took 2 or 3 shots. Your breathalyzer came up with .001. He's like, that's only maybe a half of a shot. I'm like, well, hey, he must be on my side. Whoever it is, the good Lord, the creator, whatever it is, he must be on my side that night. My dumb ass, being on the bars, I had 2 Xanax bars in my console. In the console. Completely forgot. And I knew they were in there when I went to my aunt's house. I knew they were in there. Now, if I wasn't so nervous or struck when they pulled me over, I would have took them 2 bars. I would have took them. I promise you I would have. So he said, well, look, you're under the arrest because I admitted to taking, my methadone, which is completely mind-blowing to me because it doesn't alter the way I think or any of my motor skills whatsoever. 0. But because I mixed it with alcohol, but I passed your breathalyzer, I passed your field sobriety test, but I admitted to taking a medication that I've been on for 7, 8 years, they put me under arrest. All right, cool. So they searched my car. Guess what they find? They find the 2 bars. So he comes to me and he says, hey, what are these? I told him I had a script for him. I didn't know what to think. He don't know it, but I'm gone. I'm lit. I'm zooted. You couldn't tell me nothing. Yeah, they mine, but I just took them out because I left my bottle at the house. Okay. Me being dumb, me being stupid, I ain't have no script. None. Nothing. So, long short story, they took me to jail, driving under the influence of drug and alcohol, what possession of a controlled substance, not in the original container. So they put me on probation for it. So I'm just telling you this, that it's me. It's my fault. My dumb ass. If you gonna fuck up right, man. 6. We out this bitch.